My daughter still goes, Mommy, can we go on our plane again? I'm like, if you want to build an obsessed following on social media, you need it next month.
I heard Raya's crazy now. Like, first I heard that they're charging $10.99 a month. Now it's $25.99 a month. So funny.
Hi guys, welcome to a new video. It is currently Friday and I thought in today's video I would recreate a video I made a bit ago, which was life without social media. And I have come into a situation where I am scrolling on social media and doom scrolling ridiculously, like, too much, and it's not good. I had to stop myself and I was like, what am I even doing? I'm not even using social media to improve my quality of life. I'm just using it to get anxious about things that I need to not get anxious about. So I decided that I'm just going to delete both Instagram and TikTok. I do still have YouTube because that's the one social media that I don't actually mind. I feel like I actually will watch a YouTube video and I feel productive after watching it, or I feel better about myself, or I just feel like I learned something. Whereas Instagram and TikTok are just a realm of just doom scrolling, basically. I made a coffee this morning. As you guys can see, it is an iced coffee. I've just been reading this morning. I have been reading The Daisy Chain Flower Shop. I'm about halfway through. I'm really enjoying this book so far. But as you guys know, I've been in such a reading slump for the past, like, I don't even know, like month, a bit, 2 months. It's been so bad. I've just been reading not a lot. And so I wanted to read something a bit more easy paced and a bit more easy of a read. So I was like, I'm going to pick this up, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I've read all of the other books in this series and it's such a like cutesy little like read. Like, I feel like it's so easy to read. You just, in this world that reminds me of Gilmore Girls, and you are around these characters, and it's just a fun little read, something that I don't have to focus too hard on, but like makes me feel a bit more intellectual than just sitting on my phone doom scrolling, if that makes sense. Yeah, I've just been catching myself doom scrolling and on socials, and I'm like, what am I? And it doesn't even, honestly, I find social media will stress me out and make me anxious and make me think about the things that I'm not doing. And you'll come across a post and it'll be like someone's achievement. And obviously you're very happy for that person, but then I'm like, what am I doing? Because I'm not doing anything that's that crazy. I just work and that's kind of it. But so I need to get off because this is not good for myself. Today was actually such a productive day for me. I went into town and did a bit of shopping, and then I did some writing. I wrote 2.5k words, which is so good for myself because I've literally not been writing, and then I wrote that much and I was like, yes, this is exactly what I need. I think that I really want to try and dedicate at least one day a week to be writing that much. I find that I can't do the like little and often. Like, people will say to me, you can just write 500 words a day and then do it every day. I find that so much harder than just like sitting down and just locking in and trying to do 2.5k words or 3k or whatever it may be. But yeah, so that made me feel a little bit better. I then have also started crocheting. I'm making my friend something, but I don't think she's gonna watch this video. So yeah, but I'm making my friend a little present, and I'm going to be crocheting that today, I think, as well, along with reading. I really want to finish this book and maybe start a new one today, but we will see how the day goes. And then I think maybe later, if the weather is okay, because the weather currently has been so strange, I think I might go on a run. I think that's what I'm thinking of doing. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy my iced coffee and read my book. It is much later now. It is like 1 p.m. I think. I literally just finished my book, The Daisy Chain Flower Shop. I'm so glad that I read this book. It was like the perfect book to get out of a reading slump. I don't care what anyone says about these books. They are just so wholesome and cutesy to read. Like, I've read every single one of the ones in this series, and I will probably continue to keep reading them. I just find they're just so easy to read. and especially when you're just like wanting to read something simple and cutesy, this is like the perfect book. But yeah, I mean, they're all very predictable, like little romance books. You kind of can predict the end. This one was like fake dating type trope. And yeah, so I am now going to, I've just got changed as well, as you guys can see. I'm probably going to start my next book very shortly, but I also think I might do some crocheting. And I'm just debating when I'm going to go running, but I think I might go a little bit later because it's a little bit warm outside. It's not that warm, but as you can see, the sun is trying to break through. But I think I'm going to start my next book, which is going to be... My next book I'm going to be reading is the Eliza Clark short stories, which is called She's Always Hungry. It's a bunch of short stories, very different type of genre. I think this is more like kind of psychological thriller, horror. I actually don't know. I have not read anything by Eliza Clark. I do really want to read Boy Parts by her. I've heard a lot of good things about that, but I just saw this in the bookstore and I was like, I'm going to pick it up. So I think I'm going to start this because also it's a pretty short book. It's only like 200 pages. I feel like I will read this pretty quickly. So I'm going to start this one shortly. But I think also I may potentially also start my crocheting project that I've been doing. But yeah, I need to give my room a little bit of a tidy because it's a little bit of a mess. It's not that bad. It will take about 5 minutes. There's a little bit of a mess because every single time I have work, I just kind of shove things on the floor and then I deal with them later. But yes. Also, if you guys noticed, I have completely taken my nails off. I wasn't going to, but I think I need to give them a bit of a break. So I'm just letting them kind of strengthen a little bit. I had press-ons on there and the glue is still slightly on there. So I'm trying to let them just breathe. And honestly, I don't hate it. Like, I thought I was going to really hate having short nails, but I actually don't mind. It makes things easier to do, like when I'm typing on my laptop and stuff. It's a little bit easier. But yeah, I gave this a 5-star. I know it's like such a high rating for such a simple book, but I just honestly love all of her books. They are such an easy read, and especially if you just don't want to read anything super depressing and just very cutesy, wholesome, bubbly vibes, this is definitely her. Yeah, but I don't know, my favorite out of all of them, honestly, they all kind of merge into one because they're all based around the same town and they're all characters that entwine with each other. So yeah, I'm excited to see what her next one's going to be because I know she's bringing out a novella at some point in, I think maybe next year she's bringing out the novella, I think. But I'm excited. I think this literally came out not even that long ago and I literally picked it up as soon as I saw it in the shop. There's a few new like book releases that I do need to pick up. There's also the new Shatter Me book, the new series, the second one in that one I need to pick up because I really love that series, but I haven't picked it up yet. But I'm gonna try and see if I can just tidy my room. Look who it is. For a mention. I'm gonna, oh. It's crochet time. I've been just laying on my bed, not really doing much, but I really want to try and get a lot of this done. This is how much I've done so far. I'm making my friend a little Miffy. I saw a pattern online. I need to do the ears, another ear, the legs, and then like the body and stuff. But we're getting there slowly. I bought this yarn yesterday. Look how pretty it is. Such a pretty colour. Okay, got to start off with the magic ring, which is like one thing in crocheting that I hate doing. I don't know if anyone crochets, but it's like you want to cross this over and then you can then like loop it, and I always do it incorrectly every time. I did it right. Yay. But I got this pattern online. It's a little free pattern. So I'm going to read this. And I want to watch a TV show, but I don't know what show to watch. I feel like there's a lot of shows that I have that I want to watch. But I've just like not got around to watching them, so I'm like, I need to I want to start that. I'm gonna carry on doing these. Slowly making progress. This is how far we've got. I'm like doing the little feet and I've done all of the ears and stuff. I've never made this before, so also I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm hoping it's cute, but some of the stitching, oh my god, why are the feet kind of different sizes? Oh well, it's fine. I feel like this always happens when I crochet. I'm always like, it's never completely perfect. Like I always try and make it like as perfect as I possibly can, but it's never like completely how I want it to be. But honestly, that's fine. I feel like it happens, you know? If you little Fro's sleeping on her. For an update, this is how far we are. This is the body. I think I'm gonna sew these a bit better because I attached them through how I was meant to do it and I don't really like how they look. So I might try and like sew them up. But I just need to do the head, which is what I'm doing now. But this is how she's looking. It's very big. It's gonna be a very big Miffy.
This is my new vlog camera. Come with me. I run 09 cards. Yes!
Oh, hey guys. I think I finished it. Here she is. I think that's a lot better than what it was looking like. I mean, it to me still kind of looks, it looks a bit like Pikachu almost vibes, but you can see the mouth and the eyes a lot better. And then I also put on these little blush things. But here she is. Here is, it also kind of looks like Freddy Fazbear. No, I don't think so, but yes. Oh my god, it took me so long. Also, it's really floppy. Like I stuffed quite a lot, but I feel like I could have even put even more. But oh my god, this took me so long to make. Don't even talk about how long. I've just been doing it the whole day basically. It's now almost like 6 and I don't really know what to do for the rest of my evening because I was obviously gonna go for a run or go for a walk, and I don't know if I still want to go because it's gonna start getting dark in the next few hours, but maybe I should. I don't know, maybe I should go for a walk and then go and like, doesn't it look like Freddy Fazbear from the bag, or like Chica? But there's the face. I think it looks a lot better. I'm letting these little things dry because I just put glue on them, so I'm letting them dry. But yeah, I'm excited to give that to my friend. Hopefully she likes it. It does fit in with her theme because for her colour theme was like pale yellow and pink, and obviously that's yellow with little pink bits on. So hopefully she likes it. On board with the whole life out without social media, and I feel like one of the good things to do is go for a walk and take your time out of thinking about stuff like that. So I think I might listen to an audiobook or some music or even a podcast. I do love a podcast when I go for a walk. I haven't started my new book, but I will start this probably tonight, hopefully, depending on how my evening goes and stuff. So I think I might go for a walk now for about maybe like 40 minutes, come back, make dinner, and then maybe read for the rest of the evening before I have work tomorrow, because I have work tomorrow and I don't want to go to bed super late. I went to bed last night at around 11, and I honestly, that's pretty good for me. The nights before I've been going to bed at like 2 a.m. and 1 a.m. and it's not good, and I've been waking up exhausted every single day. So I want to try and go to bed and be in bed by like 9:30, 10 and get some sleep, so that way I'm like well rested for work tomorrow. So hopefully.
How's it going over there? Oh, you know, she replied, crazily, waving a hand around in front of her. Pariah number 1, meet pariah number 2.
is a bit later. I have literally just been cleaning my room, sorting things out. I haven't started my book, but I'm probably just gonna read before I go to bed, potentially, but I probably will end this video here. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video in showcasing what a day can be like without scrolling on your socials, which is something that I'm definitely trying to implement a lot more into my daily life, is not going on my phone and focusing on hobbies that actually fulfill me a bit more than just scrolling on a screen, you know. I feel like I got a lot of things done today that I wanted to get done. I mean, I finished my book that I've been meaning to do, meaning to finish. I did crocheting and went for a walk, so I feel like it's been a very good productive day, but also relaxing at the same time, and I feel like I'm very relaxed now for my day at work tomorrow. Hopefully this video gives you a sign to maybe try having a little detox from social media, and let me know if you do that and how it benefits you, or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But I just find for me that I end up with so much more time in my day to be able to do things that I've been wanting to do and been putting off doing, and being able to just actually focus on the things that I really enjoy and fulfill me a little bit more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was fun to watch. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.